Hello, hello, and more hello. So, we are back for some more music reactions. This time we have three bands we're going to be looking at. I've already looked at Linkin Park before, though I've never actually done an introduction, but I want to cover one of their songs. It'll probably be in the middle. I'm going to start with a band that I found called Flummox, and I like what I've, just heard a little tiny bit of. I didn't want to go too far in, so it's all fresh reactions. I also, at the end, want to take a look at another music artist, Kate Nash, who is a British artist. Yeah, I've only heard one song of hers, and it was not much of a song per se, but I want to take a look. So, we're going to take a look at all three. Flummox especially has a lot of live stuff, which I really want to get into some of the live stuff. So, let's start with the music videos. And I think we kind of have to start from the oldest and work forward. Sort of. And I have to manage to avoid the lyric videos, because you know me, I don't tend to do lyric videos. And a lot of these are. All right, they may not be in the best order, but we'll see. Okay, I have to do some commentary. I have to. First, very punk rock, though with a little bit of a southern, twist to it. Especially the theme talking about, the devil. Very southern. Also, this whole lineup is hilarious. I'm very curious about this cast of characters that we have. Especially with the squid-headed person in the back. Yes, very, very curious. All right, let's get to it. By the way, let me know if the audio messes up. It should, but you never know. Okay, I don't want to stop only because this is just amazing to watch. Yeah, yeah. I'm like, okay, are they gonna off the devil somehow? That seems really simple, especially for what seems to be a Pi- Pikachu, and a squid-headed guy, which isn't in this apparent clip. And I don't know if the others are supposed to be characters or not. But yeah, yeah, it's quite the cast. Oh, the guy is there. Okay, I mean that's the way to end. This is also a super long outro where the devil just like smokes and then walks off calmly. And then, okay, I knew there had to be something at the end, which, nope, nope. I was not trying to start it again. All right, let's try another one. I'm guessing this is gonna be a little bit psychedelic. $50 later?
Well, I went traveling through the woods. Oh, I brought back story I'm sure like you've never ever been told. Ever seen me and Drew be as true see? He was Nathan and I was me. We 3 minutes it is enough. The trees to see the thing is the from about like a thing. From a far different here, the quarter rain thing. Listen for the birds and the hummingbird is singing the day away. Well, this song is surely not so far. I'm so real for you and surely I'll find the right thing.
All right, I'm really just here at the moment for this band of animals, because who can resist the animal band? Come on, come on. I don't, I don't believe you if you think you can.
Our trio through honeysuckles, the winter guide and hide up chuckles. We follow the whispers of the breeze. We came upon the enchanted spot. The bird of feather is floating along. The petals of flowers glimmering green. Though we gazed upon the birthday alone, we did not need nor fear we fell. She possibly fluttered amidst our 3 big elms. 'Twas strange to fit not hide in terror, see such giant dropping hair.
I mean, who doesn't want a song where you talk about a hummingbird for like half a minute at least, maybe a minute? How long has it been now? It really feels like this song is one of those songs that the band came up with when they were high. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but it has a definite feel to it. Definite. Uh, Also, very like late 60s, early 70s, like psychedelic mixed with some grunge. I'm kind of here for it. I'm kind of here for it, but not not my like primary music, and I don't think there is either because I've heard some of their newer stuff and it is not like this. But let's keep going. Did the hummingbird just steal their souls? The world. Very sure they were high when they wrote I'm glad no hummingbirds were harmed in the production of that video. Man, wow. That is some weird stuff. I will say that. Very weird. Also, I should mention, especially with this being very similar to the first one in at least one way, very muddy vocals. It was very hard to hear the lyrics at times. And you know me, I have to mention that. I would really like them to bring that out more, make it more distinct. I feel this is going to be another trippy video. The cat tripping in the light, fantastic. exactly a music video, but We're like an evolution of the band. In like video form.
Pardon me if I ask thee, if I just happen on reality. How 1 + 1 is 3 to me, and how a fish dance down into a palm tree. Well, it seems
Okay, okay. I am just gonna laugh too hard if we keep with this. Man. They definitely have a take on their arts. I think I just need to get to the next one though, because these psychedelic cats are gonna ruin me. We won't make it to the next one otherwise. Okay, now we got like some metal, including screaming. I mean, we started with like punk. Then we went into like psychedelic rock. Now we're into like heavy metal. Man, they've had a range. Let me just say that. A range, clearly. Clearly. All right. Uh let's get back to it. That poor watermelon. Okay, because I definitely do need to do some commentary. This is very trippy visuals still. I mean, we had the psychedelics just a little bit ago. We're still sort of into the psychedelics a little bit at least. But now we have that hard-hitting like heavy metal sort of instrumentation. Also, those vocals, which make me think that I would hurt my voice if I tried to do any of that. Any of that. But hopefully they're not hurting their voice. I don't think so, since they're still a singer, and this is at least a few years ago. All right, let's get back to it. Very, very trippy visuals. Carousel music. Because we needed something even trippier. I still have no idea exactly, like, what the story was supposed to be in this. Very, very confused about that. But the song wasn't bad. All right. Now, this is, I think, the one I heard a little bit of. And I'm like, hearing this, and then I'm like, yeah, I need to cover this band. So, I'm expecting things. Quite a bit of things.
Electrified suicide. The spark between us ain't a bolt from heaven sent. Painted dry, burned out and dry. You're the funk in the plug and I'm the infant. You better watch out where you at.
Okay, brief pause. So, some thoughts, some definite thoughts. First of all, we get back a little bit closer to like the southern rock, hard rock mixture that we sort of started with, sort of. Clearly not punk in this take, but they have that little bit of southern touch, and I believe they're actually based in the South. Uh, though I did see they were coming sort of close to my area. I think they get to like Pittsburgh, which is sort of near me. If a 2-hour drive is near you. Uh, but yeah, they're this song at least is very like hard southern rock style. Uh, Lyrically, maybe still a little bit punk. I definitely see some punk influences in there. Totally unrelated, but I do think their singer is cute too. So, plus for them. Also, they're quite the wacky band, I gotta say. They have been in all the videos, and I'm definitely feeling that that's still the vibe for this group.
If I can't sell my soul a second time, I'll tell the devil my body's just fine.
Because we needed more than one of the singer in the same scene. I love when they do these little, well, I'm gonna call it a visual trick, but you know, they're they're definitely shooting the same scene twice with the singer doing different things. I'm here for it. I wish I knew her name because it feels really weird to call her the singer. I should probably look that up. It was probably in the last one and I just did not notice. Okay, Allison. All right. Yeah, remind me. Allison is the name. Also, this game sick with that. This game place looks really crazy.
You're
clearly, the possum is they're I'm totally blanking, man. uh, like mascot. Yes, that's what I was trying to think of. Man, there's my brain just going out the window.
Time to get started editing the video. What's this? There's a new video game out, and it has shooting. Hey, you mind finishing the edit on this music video for me? But please, no self-inserts, and make sure it doesn't have a bunch of dated memes in it.
Sure.
Okay, thanks, Big Chungus.
Oh, this is gonna be something. Clearly.
Here we are with you. What are we fighting for? Is it not so clear? When there's always something going down.
I like how she's always painting her faces with those little like whiskers. Jeez, I cannot talk today. If you have not noticed. Also, I liked her outfit with the choker. I'm totally fan of chokers. So, unfortunately, I found recently I can't really wear them. They like make them only one size, and my neck is not that size. Why? Why? Ugh. Anyways, back to
The temperature is rising. Catastrophe is at your door. Is it not so surprising? When there's always something going down. There's never enough to stay in house. 'Cause there's always something going down. There's always something going down. 'Cause there's never enough to stay in house. There's always something going down. 'Cause there's never enough to stay in house. 'Cause there's always something going down. Maybe I'll just take a look around. It don't matter what goes up. It only matters what comes down. It don't matter what goes up.
okay, okay. I should definitely pause at least a little bit. I'm kind of enjoying this one. This one is definitely a little more punk than the last one, at least in concept. It's got a lot of touches of punk. I'd probably class it technically as like alt rock, but they have definitely kept in some of the psychedelic touches to their music. It is still a trend. This is a lot more recent. Yeah, this was a month ago, so pretty current. Pretty current. Clearly still has some psychedelic touches. A lot of punk. They're definitely a rock band, but I'd probably call them, like I said earlier, alt rock. Which is crazy for a band that has done like heavy metal for that one song very clearly. And this one doesn't have those little like southern rock touches, which is kind of interesting. But let's get back to the music.
It only It doesn't matter what goes up, only matters what comes down. It doesn't matter what goes up, only matters what comes down.
See now, this guitar solo, this could almost be pop. Almost. It's a little too hard for pop, but it gets pretty close to like old school pop. There are so many influences in this band. I'm still totally here for it. A keyboard solo. Man, that's some old school. And the masks. Oh wow, this looks to have another long outro.
How's the
too.
edit on the music video going? You didn't put in any dated memes or self-inserts, did you?
No. I gotta go.
Alright. Alright. Let's get to that last one, which actually is the one they were advertising, Southern Progress. Which is apparently the name of their latest CD, album, whatever you want to call it. Heck, cassette. I could actually play it in my car. I really need to put the head unit from my old car into current car. It's a lot of work though, which is why I haven't done it in like 5 years. All right. Anyways. Okay, I have to do some commentary here. We're back into like hard rock territory. Again, man, the range. The range. Usually bands focus on like a specific, like at least subset of genres that they work in. Like The Warning is very like hard rock, bordering on heavy metal at times, with some stuff that is more like conventional, almost like pop rock or like uh instrument. Well, I won't call it instrumental rock because it's always involving singing, but like acoustic rock. That's what I was trying to think of. Uh, but it's not like they play like punk or I'm trying to think of some other category, and I'm just blanking after listening to this band. But anyways, you know, there's more of a focus usually. This band though tends to be like everywhere, and I'm kind of down for that. I don't think everything is equal, definitely, but I am totally down for that. Uh, this the last couple of songs, they haven't had quite the muddy vocals issue either. The vocals are a little bit higher, not maybe quite as much as I would want to do personally, but I appreciate that. I definitely appreciate that. All right, back to the music. Okay, we're definitely into some heavy metal. And now we're so much later again. Okay, I gotta say this, and I don't think you'd hear me over the music at the moment, but man, even mid song, they can't seem to decide what genre they want to be. We were very heavy metal earlier, then we like slowed it down and toned it down a little bit. back into that hard rock, and then we're sort of back into heavy metal again. I can enjoy that. I definitely can. No, no, I don't. I don't want to play. All right, so I think this is the most recent live stuff. All right, I kind of want to hear this song, and then I think, even though this is 2 years ago, it is a full show. I'm actually slightly worried to play the full show, seeing the names of some of the songs. I'm curious about this one though. So we'll watch these two, and then we'll move on. And that title. Though they do a very good job of playing the crowd here. Now it does feel like this is like a phone recording. For the audio at least. I would have liked to feed right off of like what was going to the speakers. I think that would have been much better audio quality wise. Well, actually, probably is a lot like the experience of having been there. Allison just getting right down in there with him. That's insane. I'm not sure that's how you're supposed to play the bass. Feels like that might either hurt the guitar strings or your teeth. One or the other. Still a lot of punk influence in this one. Actually, probably more punk than several of the other ones.
Little people in a pixel, listen. It's gonna kick your face right in. So sweet, it's very nice. We are the cats and I all the mice.
Was that a video problem? Or was that intentional? Also, I'm very curious where exactly Allison went to. That is a very strange thing to do in the middle of a concert. Also, don't mind the capture. It'll fix itself. Oh jeez. Had to change outfits apparently. Especially while they're doing the psychedelic sound. some poor innocents. It's all about sacrifice. Apparently so. Apparently so. It feels like there's some anger issues there. Obviously, this is candy. Very obviously. Of some sort. I'm at least assuming. I can't tell what it is, but maybe gummy worms? I don't like gummy worms. It's either that or like Cheetos. But I'm pretty sure they're gummy worms. As a girl, I would not wear that particular shirt without some like fashion tape. Just a little pro tip. Okay, I might have to stop there just because I'm a little bit worried about YouTube. I'm figuring she's wearing something. We just can't see. And since I'm streaming to both YouTube and Twitch at the moment, yeah, I don't want to do anything that would get me in trouble on either platform. So, I think we're just gonna stop right there. All right. Let's jump to the next. This one's only a minute. Well, minute 30.
Trying to be funny and stuck in a room. There isn't much more to say about it. Can one be funny and stuck in a room? Being and trying to get something out of it. Try making faces. Try telling jokes, making little sounds. I was a kid who was stuck in their room. There isn't much more to say about it when you're a kid and you're stuck in your room. You'll do any old shit to get out of it. Try making faces. Try telling jokes, making little sounds. Wow, look who's inside again. Been out to look for a reason to hide again. Well, buddy, you found it. Now come out, put your hands up, we've got you surrounded.
All right. I think that is gonna do it for our look at Flummox.